to my channel for another video. So this video is a Disneyland Paris must-dos or Disneyland Paris bucket list. So I've got it written down in my bullet journal, which is just here. As you can see, some are already crossed off because I've had this book going for my last 2 visits. And as you guys know, I'm going back in December and then back again in March, so hopefully I will get all of the rest filled out, and I do have some space to put some more in if you guys have any more ideas what maybe I could use or what I've missed off and I can add to my bucket list. So the first one on my bucket list is to see the dragon. So the dragon is underneath the castle in the Disneyland Paris main park. So they say that it's not Maleficent, but on like the plaque outside it's like it has like the horns like Maleficent, so people believe it is. So yeah, so you go up to the castle, you take a left, you don't go through the castle, go round to the left and it takes you round like a little walkway and over like the little river bit. And yeah, it takes you through and in underneath the castle. The next one on my bucket list is in the same kind of area, is to make a wand. So if you go through the castle and go into the glass shop, which I believe is on the left, it's a shop inside the castle, you can make a wand. They're about this long, so they're about 12 inches long, and you pick 3 different like beads colours to go in it, and they all mean different things. Like they have them out like little potion, they look like little potion bottles out on the worktop, and you can pick the colour what you want, or you can pick it because of the meaning of it, or if you really like the colours you can pick them. And I believe they're €40 for you, and they will keep them for you until the shop closes. So just double check with them what time the shop closes, and they will keep them there because obviously they're glass. They don't do the return back to the hotel with them. But yeah, so they will keep them there until the shop closes, which is normally about an hour or so before illuminations. So the only time you'd have to keep it is for illuminations, which isn't too bad. The next one is to visit the Disneyland Hotel. So even if you're not staying in the main hotel, you can still visit it. So visiting it as like an external guest, shall I say, you can, if you've come from the village, walk up towards Disneyland Paris Hotel and the entrance. Normally you go straight through to go on into the park. If you go off to the right, you'll see there's like a door. It's one of those spinny doors where you like push and it like walks you around. Yeah, so you go through that, and then that takes you into like the lobby area, and you can go in there. It takes you to the grand staircase, like what they have, like Belle has in the castle there. So it takes you into that. So it's a must see, definitely at Christmas. Definitely if you want like that's where the Princess for a Day is in the main hotel. Inventions is in the main hotel. They have character meets in there in the morning. They've got all sorts going on. The next one is to get the photo. So you see all these people with the photo down Main Street with nobody in the background, and that's easy to do. So most of the time people do it after illuminations, so you can wait in the park or down by the castle after illuminations is finished. So you can sit, you can take photos down there. Obviously there'll still be people in the background of those ones, but if you hang on a little bit longer, people will start making their way to the exit, and that means the castle area is quite clear, so you can sit, stand, get a photo of you with the castle with nobody in the background. Then after you've had 5-10 minutes taking photos down the bottom, you can start making your way up Main Street. The shops are still open, so you can go in the shops. You can come up Main Street and you can get a photo sitting or standing halfway down Main Street as well. Okay, the security guards don't like push you out, like they don't come up to you and go, you need to leave now straight after illuminations. They do allow you to have time, but they do start maybe after about half an hour by the castle, like after illuminations, to like start moving you kind of up like Main Street to kind of get you to leave. But yeah, it's not too bad. They're not rushing you to get out. The next one is to eat at Inventions. So like I said, it's in the Disneyland Hotel. It's an amazing place to eat, and it's a character meal. So it's a buffet, so great for kids, adults, fussy eaters, got a wide variety of food, so it's perfect. They have a character meal every day. I believe it starts at 12 and then till the evening, so maybe 6 or 7 in the evening. I'm not 100% sure the time it finishes. And then on a Sunday they do Sunday brunch, which normally has a theme to it. So when I went, it was Chinese New Year theme because it had just been Chinese New Year. So the characters are in that themed outfit. So Mickey and Minnie had like kind of Chinese kimonos on. And then I met Mulan as well, because obviously she's Chinese, and Mushu. They were like the special characters because of the theme. The next one is to watch Mickey and the Magician. I do know this stops around Christmas time because they make way for Mickey's big band, but if it is on, it is a must see because it is amazing. Okay, there's all sorts what happens within the show, and yeah, I just can't describe it. It's so good to watch. The next one is to ride Big Thunder, but not only just ride Big Thunder Mountain, to ride Big Thunder Mountain at night when the fireworks are going off. So you can do this quite easily if you're not too worried about watching illuminations that night. So on one of the nights, it was the day I had my ultimate fast pass, so that obviously helped because I could go straight in. But if you queue up 10-15 minutes before the fireworks are about to start, so if the park closes at 7, the fireworks start at 7, so queue up about 6:45. Hopefully you should be able to get round and through and be on Big Thunder Mountain as the fireworks go off. So as you're going round the track, you'll see them going off, which is quite magical. And like I say, I had the fast pass and I just missed it when I got on, and then I went round to the fast pass entrance, realised that had shut because it was like the park had closed. It was like already gone past the last fast pass time, and they said, there's a cast member standing there, and they said, oh, you just need to go to disability access because you've got a fast pass. So went round there, and literally I think I was on the last train that went through, so I think it was about 2 or 3 minutes into illuminations. So yeah, that was really magical as well. And the next one is Evil Queen in the window. So above the Sleeping Beauty ride, before you even step into the ride, if you look up, there's like a window, and if you're lucky, Evil Queen is there, but like it's like a hologram kind of thing, so she pops up for like a couple of minutes and then goes away. But yeah, so keep a lookout if you're going past, or stand there for a few minutes if you just want to take a breather or sit down. Like have a look up at the top window and then you can see Evil Queen. Staying in that area is the Sword in the Stone. So that is just outside the castle at the back, in like that little courtyardy bit before you get to the carousel. Last time when I went, it wasn't there. I think they'd taken the whole thing away. I'm not 100% sure why, but yeah, try and get the picture, try and see if you can pull the sword out of the stone, but yeah, so that's kind of special as well. The next one I've done in one of my in my hints and tips video is to go to the secret spot. So the secret spot is where characters walk past when they're going to the shows on the castle stage. So you go through the castle and then you turn right. Okay, you go in through to the auberge courtyard outside area, and you've got Cinderella's carriage there, which is another one of my tips or must-dos, and which is there, and you can take photos and stuff. If you go right, you'll see this metal, like small metal gate that's got a pumpkin on it. Stand there about 5-10 minutes before a show starts on the castle stage. The characters will walk from out of the door here and walk all the way past and go down and onto the back of the castle stage. Also, if you stay there throughout the show, they come back up, and sometimes on the way back up they might say hello, they might stop and have a photo, might stop and do autographs, but that is not a definite thing. The next one is to take photo by Genie's Lamp. So Genie's Lamp is in Adventureland, and it is in like it looks as if it's kind of like an Indian-y, Arabian like setting, so because that's where the like Aladdin, Jafar and all the Aladdin characters do their meet and greet, is by the lamp. So and the lamp is there the whole time, so you can go have a photo with the lamp. And I know during the meet and greet it does like puff of smoke comes out of it, but yeah, I don't know if it does it all the time. I haven't seen it go off all the time, but yeah, that's a good one to see. Heading over to the Studios park to see Boo's door. So Boo from Monsters Inc. to find her door. So to finding her door, you go through Studio 1, make a right towards Crusher's Coaster, but don't go all the way. Okay, it is Studio 1's here, it is literally just here. So you need to go out and make a direct right and keep going right. You'll see Boo's doors there in like a little kind of like cut out bit. And Mike Wazowski's sculpture, statue thing is there, so you can have a photo of Boo's door, Mike Wazowski. Sometimes Sully is out as well and does a meet there, but that is like a pop-up meet, it's not a scheduled one. There's also the Scream canisters, so you can scream into like the speaker and it shoots up the red light to fill the canister up, so that's another thing that you can do. Head back to the Disneyland park and the Wally and Eve statues. So they are down by Hyperspace Mountain, but as keep going towards Star Tours. So they're in like a middle bit and they're up on like a kind of, what's it called, like green grassy kind of podium thing. So they're like up a kind of maybe adult eye line. So they're like up on like one of these platform things, I guess. But yeah, so there's Wally and Eve statues, so if they're your favourites, don't forget to go and see them. The next one, I don't believe it's there anymore because they're redoing it, but heading into the studios, the Umbrella, which was down by Restaurant des Stars, and in between that and Rock and Roller Coaster, which is no longer there. But that was on my bucket list, but I know they said they were removing the umbrella, but I don't know if they've put it anywhere else. So if they put it somewhere else, that's definitely on my bucket list to be able to have a photo on it, under it and bits.